Hi, friend. You know, when Stephanie and I first married, people told me to stay away from her grandfather. They said Granddaddy Sells is a grumpy old man. So I determined right off the bat that I was going to change that when it came to me. So when we would go to visit family, he would go out on the front porch to smoke his pipe, and I would follow him out there, have a seat, and not say a word. Do you know how hard that is for me not to say a single word? And then after a while, he began to talk to me. He told me stories about things that happened to him when he was young. Told me a really neat story about moving his family from Franklin, Tennessee, all the way to Tampa, Florida, and having to back over Mount Eagle in an old Ford that didn't have a working fuel pump. I began to realize after a while that maybe he wasn't as grumpy as people thought. It was perhaps that he just didn't think anybody cared to listen. It reminds me of what we find there in James chapter 1 and verse 19. We're told to be swift to hear and slow to speak. I wonder how our worlds would change. How would it change grumpy people in our lives if we were swift to hear and slow to speak? Now that's a thought for you Thursday.